As Jacob prepares to go down to Egypt to live there under the care of his son Joseph after such a long separation, the Torah tells us that he sent ahead Judah, his son. And Rashi tells us why did he send his son? To set up a house of educational, a house of study where the children and grandchildren, the family would be able to learn Torah. And many ask the obvious question, why did he need Judah to do that? He could have sent a message to Joseph. After all, he was their viceroy. Who better than him can set up an institution at the highest level? But Jacob chose Judah. And the reason is because there was a difference between Judah and Jacob and Joseph and Judah. Joseph was a man of the world. He was involved with worldly matters, running a country. Judah, on the other hand, was a shepherd, a man that was totally involved in a spiritual lifestyle. And Jacob is sending a message to every future father and every future educator. You want to have an institution of Torah, of holiness, of Jewish education, make sure that it's the Judahs of the world that run those institutions. As great as Joseph was, but he was no longer the innocent man that can convey that and instill that innocence in the children. Judah, on the other hand, was that innocent person. He was not exposed to the world as Joseph was, and therefore only he would be the best to make such an institution, to be the teachers of our children. Dear parents, your children need to be, their innocence needs to be maintained. When you look for an institution, a teacher to teach your children Judaism, make sure it's a teacher that is himself innocent, because only he or she will be able to instill that value of innocence and maintain your children's innocence. When I talk about this a lot, children, what they need today most, with so much that they're exposed to, we have to try to shed that and to limit that and to maintain that innocence. And the way to do that, one big way, is to have the children be educated by the Judahs of the world, the people that have not been exposed, themselves holy people. Even though Joseph was a very holy man, and he maintained his Jewish integrity even in the higher echelons of Egypt, but he was in the world. And the children need people and educators who are in the world of children, who can maintain that innocence for them because they themselves are. Maintain the innocence of your children. They will have enough years to be exposed to the world, what the world has to offer. In their formative years, try to limit it as much as possible so that they're healthy when they're older. Good Shabbos, and may we all have nachas from our children, if the Judahs of the world will be their educators and those that run the educational systems. Good Shabbos.